I hereby conclude we in here. All right, my man Healthy Don't Hurt, aka Put Up Numbers, put up a video. I encourage y'all to go watch it. He talked about how Crush Fitness is getting crazy with their prices. Trainer tried to charge him $55 for a half an hour under the guise of a sale of training. And they went up on an annual fee. Now, I'll say, we go to the same Crunch Fitness. I don't go regularly, but there's no D handles there. There's one set of metal D handles to all the rest of those adjustable cloth ones that they're all messed up, so people are tying them off and they're not tied evenly. That's to the point. It's like, bro, bring your own D handles to the gym. I have a home gym. I have my own D handles. I also have some that I take ergonomic handles with me already, but that's ridiculous. Annual fee goes to the billing processor and for gym maintenance. So I'm sorry, but they messed it up. If you got that cheap $10 a month membership with the contract, you might want to get the 15 or go through the insurance. I got the Peak plan because I go through my insurance. We can talk about that. I don't pay no annual fee at all. So there's that. That $55 per month, for half an hour for a session, that's to encourage people to sign up long term. So the more you sign up for, the price per session drops. The price per time drops. A lot of gyms do $100 for an hour. The whole point is that you look at that and you realize that I need to make a long-term commitment, and you're incentivized because you save money long term. Because a lot of people will come, if it was all just priced evenly, they'll come sporadically, not get any results. That gives the trainer a bad name. If it's the gym, gives the gym a bad name because they'll say, I'm training so and so, I'm training with such and such a person, and I'm not seeing the results. Meanwhile, they ain't showed up. That happens even when people make the commitment and then they just don't come. But they still got to pay you. At least you get the money, right? And that's the second thing. It helps you generate long-term money flow. As a trainer, you only get paid literally when you work, but you only work when they show up. So if they show up one time, that's it. And the continued education, certifications, and all that, it ain't free. You gotta pay to do all that. You gotta pay to keep the education going. I have 6 certifications. I'm a master trainer. Okay, so if I walk in there, I could demand higher pay than just somebody off the street that's just a regular trainer. I'm serious. But that still costs money, right? So you're like, Dad, you got student loans and that? Yes. Right? And so you got to pay. I'm cool with higher pricing if it goes to the trainer. Because in a place like that, the trainer gets 50% or whatever's being the charge is, and the gym's getting 50%. Now, they told him about the kickoff. I got the kickoff email, but usually when they see me, they don't try to sign me up for personal training. I went in for the kickoff just to get the bodyweight percent stuff done. But as soon as he saw me, he was like, "Yeah, well, it's obvious that we don't need to go through the demonstration or none of that." I said, "You could if you need to, just like kind of see how it goes and whatnot." And but kind of see, whatever. He said, "No, it's cool. Just he didn't want to do it." He said, "There's no point." He was right. There's no point. Not only am I a trainer, but you can look at me and tell, I don't need that. I was training maybe a year or two longer. So he's been training 15 years, he says. That means I've been training 17 years. It could have even been 18. I'm going to say I've been training 17 because I was working out, but I wasn't training. Training and working out, 2 different things. All right. But a good point he made was, hey, he could for that price. Now, if he paid $55 a month or whatever, $55 for half an hour per session, and he went the days he normally goes, the same amount would be like $536, he said. He could do him a cycle for that. And you could get that anabolic chicken for that, right? He could get him a nice little cycle. He could run some the testosterone and some GH indefinitely for that price. Underground, UG, but generic, but he could do it. So he would make more gains. I also told him he needs to eat more, and he would make more gains doing that, and actually trying to get stronger. So I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing that regressive overload. But that's between us. He needs to step his game up. But he is in that gym. He just there's things outside of the gym, which again, my coaching, eternalcoaching@gmail.com. check the spelling and description, or you will get it wrong. We get tight. I do online coaching. I do nutrition. I am a nutritionist. I just told you I got 6 certifications: bodybuilding specialization, powerlifting specialization, strength and conditioning, performance enhancement, which is about sports, not PEDs. And I already told you, nutritionist. So we can go ahead and get it on and get it in. Like that's what I do. And of course, I'm holding it down. I got to represent the family, holding it down for Game Changers training, right? So we do this, and we are on that level. That's all I'll say. He had another good point though. Group training. The music and stuff is too loud. Group training should not be expensive. Group training is designed in part to lower the cost of training people. I don't believe in huge groups. I believe in a group that you can actually still manage. But when you offer a premium service, you charge premium prices. But sometimes you gotta acknowledge everybody can't pay those premium prices. So okay, if you can't afford it, what we can do to make my time worth it is you could come at the same time as a handful of other people. We'll just put the cost up. So when you go to a group service and it's like an elite group or service, and you look at the cost of what you're getting is going to be the cost of the session for everybody there. So if everybody there is paying $40 for the sessions, tally that up. That's how much really you should be paying for that service. And you do get a difference. What you pay for is what you get, especially with training. So yeah, unless the trainer is just whipping you off, it sucks. We don't charge on our name. We charge on the strength of our expertise and our knowledge. But you know who we are based on the results. Period. So I'm gonna say that. But the music do be too loud. They need to get D handles up in there. AI. He said you can use AI to get you a little program. You can put all your metrics in AI. You can put your blood work in AI, and it'll tell you actually a little bit more accurately than your doctor what the problem may be. Oh my gosh, cool. Not cool, because guess what? The trainers, I recommend trainers to people who want to go to the next level, like trainers and coaches. But personal trainers, I got a Crunch Fitness, definitely somebody who's on a beginner level or of a beginner mindset. Why? Because to get these metrics like your blood pressure, your weight, you have to be disciplined. You don't know how many times I ask somebody simply to get their weight, and I tell them how to do it in the morning after you go to the bathroom, empty out, before no clothes on, same conditions, and they'll give me all these crazy numbers. Oh, well, I drank my coffee first. You weren't supposed to do that. It has weight. What? Coffee has weight? If it has mass, it has weight. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I ate breakfast, I forgot, so I hurried up and weighed myself at work, with all your clothes on, after you ate. Oh, I forgot, so I weighed myself at the end of the day. And so how am I supposed to make adjustments and coach you? You're weighing yourself under different circumstances consistently. You got to track your food to have the metrics to put even into an app that coaches you via AI, such as Carbon from Lane Norton. He gave me a hard time about that once. I'm not going to rehash that here. Anyway, not about me putting numbers in, but because, like I said, people were asking him to use it. And I said, people want to see you use it because it, in their minds, it will legitimize it even more to see you, top professional natural bodybuilder, using it. And he took that as an insult. Said, well, and it is legitimate. They can look at everything that, well, he said, I could look at all the work and the data and the testimonials from the people that use the app. I said, dude, I'm not talking about myself. I heard what you're talking about Karma Forever. I trust it. I'm talking about the people that ask you to actually use it. It'll feel better if you used it. He's a little touchy, but now I know he got bullied and all that, and he's a little emotional. I get it. So, Wayne, you're just stay in your lane, but I'm happy that you became somebody and you're living your best life now. And thank you for being open about that chapter in your life, because a lot of people can't do that. But a lot makes sense now why you react how you do in circumstances. So, I get it. I forgive you. We good. Okay. Plus, he's like way older than me too, so it's like he was an adult when I was a kid. So also, you need to be consistent. So you want somebody to put their weight into the AI and get a plan, but you need to consistently get your weight and put it in a plan. You have to eat a diet consistently. Personal trainers know to ask those questions when they see something off in the numbers. Personal trainers are an accountability factor for when you're messing up on your diet. You know you have to go see that person or just go to the gym. They keep people consistent. They give people an excuse too. Friend asks, "Oh, you want to go to this concert? You want to go out drinking? Blah blah blah." Not because at this time I gotta go to this gym, meet with trainer so and so, and we gotta do X, Y, and Z. Blah 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 blah. Or they know they have to give an account. So even if they screw up the diet, they're less likely to go overboard because they have to give an account to somebody that they also gave their money to, whose job it is to get them in shape. Some people say, "Well, I got the money, I don't care about it." Most trainers I know that are decent don't care about it. If you're a bad client, they will give you your money back. They do not want their name associated with your bad results. They care about their name more than the money. You give them the money so that they can take the time out to help you. Not you gave them the money so it's okay if they waste their time. They rather get the money from somewhere else or help somebody who actually will take the help and utilize the information than take the money off of you who is screwing around. Even if you gave them the money and just they never had to do anything. They rather help somebody. The money lets us do what we desire or want to do because we don't have to worry about the other responsibilities. Not we're doing it solely for the money. And you could tell if someone doing it for the money is bad. They're going to suck. Speaking of sucking, the best coaches in the world are out of shape. You can't be in shape. All right, personal trainer, say you work 5 hours is a good day. 5 or 6 hours is a good day as a personal trainer. Personal doesn't just mean individual. Mine, I own it. That's how we use it when we talk about personal belongings. But personal belongings are personal because they tell something about the person. They're related to the person. It means something to the person. Personal means personally. How we talk about interpersonal, it's the person, the personal relationship. You have to be personal, not have to be solo, yours, I belong to you type thing. It's not individualistic. It's just about the person. But most personal trainers, when you do a schedule, it's going to be one-on-one. Some will let you come with a partner. They're going to give you a discounted rate. Why do they give you a discounted rate? Because the cost is actually being split between the two of you. So there's the trainers are actually still getting the money for the time, but you brought somebody else with you, so they can offload the financial burden of one person. Basically, y'all went out to eat and split the bill, basically. So yeah, so what was I even going with that? Oh yeah. So he's talking about the trainers out of shape. You got to at least walk the walk. Well, what I will tell you is, I keep getting all these phone calls. What I'll tell you is this. Hany Rambod, how many Olympia titles does he have? Fat Persian dude, right? Now, Chris Aceto, coach, nutritionist, no gains. Skinny old white dude now. Sorry, Chris. George Farah, same thing. He ain't fat. But he's just kind of skinny. He got a little bit of muscle, but, you know. These guys are getting old, but Hany been fat for a minute. Neil Hill. What does Neil Hill look like? But here's what I'll say. All of those guys in the past, incredible shape. They walked the walk. They competed. They got on stage. They did everything they're helping people do. So when he says that I don't think the trainer needs to be in shape now, but he does have a point. The trainer needs to be able to have a history of being able to demonstrate that where they're trying to take you, they can get you. They've been there. They walked in those shoes. Whatever. But the general population, train student athletes and all that. But that's like my main thing. But with the general population, my main thing with the general population is, besides just teaching them basic movement and whatnot and getting them stronger, is weight loss, building the habits, structuring the diet to offset the physiological things that come with losing a lot of weight. Because when I was young, I was obese, and I purposely made myself obese again, like that Fit to Fit series, just so I could be able to identify with those people. Without that experience or that knowledge, you really don't have that. So somebody never been obese really can't take you there in the same way. That's it, guys. How you gonna act?